Right, welcome back to Ultra Football Podcast with me, myself, Josh Jabass. And today we're going to be discussing Manchester United. It's just been a big rise. But let me tell you what we're going to be discussing first and foremost, because I tell you guys there is a lot to discuss. You get me? We're going to be previewing Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's impact since he's arrived, who he's beaten. I mean, it's just a big topic to get over and talk about. But we're going to go in depth. We're going to talk about everything. We're not going to leave no bit of analysis out. You're going to know everything today. So, let's talk about the games that Manchester United have won under the new boss. Arsenal away, FA Cup. PSG Champions League away, after losing 2-0, may I add. Spurs away in the Premier League, winning 1-0. Manchester United obviously doing what they do best. Marcus Rashford doing what he does best, scoring goals. Chelsea and Herrera, one of Manchester United's best ball-winning midfielders, scoring a goal. Paul Pogba, Manchester United's star player. Chelsea away from home. That was just a big victory. And it's just gone on a big scale of victories. Like, we just can't get enough at the moment. Obviously, Liverpool, we drew at home, and if you think about it, it was a very good result because we had Ander Herrera come off injured, we had Lingard come off injured, we had Juan Mata come off injured. Sorry. It was just a big result for us in terms of top four. We're only 2 points behind Arsenal. So to be honest, it's a that was a big result for us, and nothing's going wrong at the moment. Obviously, recent couple matches against Wolverhampton and Arsenal, we lost 2-1 against Wolves, we lost 2-0 against Arsenal, but the Arsenal match, we deserve to get something out of the match. We feel that we had chances to score goals. Lukaku hitting the crossbar, Rashford's free ball, Lukaku taking it around Leno, but Leno obviously getting his hand there to stop Lukaku scoring. There was chances we had. There was big chances we had to show Arsenal that we're above them in the table at that time for a reason. Obviously, they started scoring, and obviously they did their thing. You get me? They did what they're meant to do in the match, and we gotta show that in big matches we can cope, because Arsenal had big players firing at the right time. Aubameyang scoring the penalty, showing obviously big character, because obviously last match he missed the penalty. Lacazette always fighting back. They had Ozil on the pitch, they had Ramsey on the pitch, they had Xhaka on the pitch, and I feel like their formation kind of shocked us a little bit. Obviously, we're heading into the match jubilant, joyous over a big victory in Paris, and who wouldn't be? But we expected them to think that, Manchester United have loads of attacking players, an abundance of attacking players. And the fact that they've been at all-out attack, Ramsey and Ozil, there's been speculation that Ramsey and Ozil can't even play in the same team. So to find them both in the same team against Manchester United, going very attacking, leaving them potentially exposed in the midfield, because we know Ramsey loves to get in the box a lot. We know Xhaka isn't the best CDM, isn't the best holding midfielder, but can spray the passes. Obviously, they had the chances, just like we had the chances, but they were more clinical in taking the chances. Obviously, the Lacazette foul was, in my opinion, in every Manchester United opinion, as you would know, if a decision goes against you, you're not likely to stick with that decision that the referee has given. We thought that it was a soft penalty. Fred, coming in off a brilliant performance against PSG, obviously was penalised for it. He played the match well, but one thing I'm really concerned about is Marcus Rashford. He's been in good form. 6 goals in 14 matches under Ole. Good. That's good. That is very good. But I don't like why he's. I don't know why he's taking shots from everywhere, outside the box. Like, I know you're a striker, but there's players in better positions. Yeah, football is a team sport. We've got several players that can have an impact in good positions, and you're in them positions and you're not using that position to our advantage. Like, there were several times where there was better players in better positions than Rashford. Yeah, he tried to take a shot against Wolverhampton. Nice build-up play. Nice build-up play, or passing around the ball, short passes, quick, quick, quick. But then he's trying to shoot from everywhere. Yeah. Like, people are saying Rashford this, he's a big talent, and I agree with them. I agree with them. To score about, 42, 43 Manchester United goals by the age of 21, only about 2 goals or 3 goals behind Wayne Rooney at his age is big. But if you compare it to somebody like Kylian Mbappe, who's a year younger and better, what does that show about you? People might argue for him, or Jose Mourinho, a very pragmatic coach, didn't get the best out of him. Obviously, he wasn't playing to his full capabilities. He wasn't showing who the real Marcus Rashford is. He wasn't showing the Marcus Rashford that came through in 2016 by scoring goals against Arsenal, Michelin, Aston Villa, all them teams there. You get me? Obviously, maybe he was held down, whilst other players, not just in Manchester United, but in the England setup as well, take Raheem Sterling, they were flourishing. I just feel that he needs to go and look at Kylian Mbappe's book and Raheem Sterling's book. 2 established players now, 2 big players, and he has that potential to get there. He has the potential to definitely get there. But he needs to start realising that you're not just going to be able to shoot from anywhere and get in. You don't see Mbappe just shooting from anywhere. He's always on the end of the best deliveries, always on the end of the best play, even against Manchester United. Little flicks. If you saw the ball to Di Maria's offside goal, that was from an Mbappe flick through Chris Smalling's legs that nearly made a goal. My question to you guys, do you think Rashford can do that? I'm not sure. I don't think Rashford can do that. I hope to be proved wrong, because he's a Manchester United player through and through, and I support every Manchester United player that graces the pitch at Old Trafford, because that's what we're meant to do. As fans, you're meant to support the players, even through the bad times. Even through the bad times, I was sticking by Marcus, because he's a talented individual. You can't always forget what they've done for you, what they've done for the club, because them times there, he was being managed by Louis van Gaal. It wasn't the best times, but he came, Rashford, and showed the club that we're maybe down for now, but we're still, the principles of the club is not being forgotten. When I say the principles of the club, I mean bringing in the young players from the academy into the first team. And yeah, that's just what I think of Rashford. The overall match is like, we didn't want it. We didn't want it enough. My biggest fear coming off from the PSG game was, I felt every player now is going to start being complacent. And I was right. As soon as we played PSG, 4 goals conceded in 2 matches, 1 goal scored. Nobody's playing the same. Nobody's fighting. Yeah. When Manchester City won the Carabao Cup against Chelsea on penalties, Pep gave them a challenge. The challenge was to continue playing consistently. Continue playing the style and the brand, and continue with the concentration. Because without concentration, you're not going to be anything. Without the hard work, still, after you've won a big, big trophy, you're not going to succeed. Manchester City, with the abundance of talent they had, talent won't get you anywhere without the concentration. They had the talent, but could they concentrate? Could they still have that same hunger after winning something so big? And they proved it. They went to Watford and won. Might have not been the best performance, but they won. They won. But after we won a big performance, it felt like a final for us. But they didn't go out and show the same hunger they had in Paris. They didn't show the aggressiveness. They didn't show that in your face. They didn't show any of that. Especially in the Wolverhampton game, you let yourself down. An FA Cup quarter final. A big chance of winning it. A big chance. A big chance of a Manchester City versus Manchester United derby. And you let yourselves down. And now we've got Barcelona coming next. Leo Messi scoring a hat-trick against Real Betis. I'm scared. I'm panicking. Because him, Luis Suarez, they're going to destroy us if we don't get our act together. David De Gea won't save us. Coutinho is there. Artur is there. Vidal is there. Rakitic is there. Malcolm's still from the bench, he's there. And Ousmane Dembele, I think he's been ruled out of the match. But we have to get our act together. We really need to get our act together because they're letting not only themselves down, but they're letting Ole down because these results affect whether man is going to get the job. They affect whether he's going to get the job. So, to be honest, I hope the players get their act together still and show the board, show the higher ups that this club is on the verge of something great. Thank you for listening. It's Ultra Football here, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.